what's up guys, and welcome back to Fordy Runs. Now if this is your first time at Fordy Runs, I want you to smash that pink button down there that says subscribe on it. Go to our Facebook page and join the Fordy Runs running community. Check out the description, there's loads of cool things down there. Right, this week we're talking about the Hyperion Elite, so let's get stuck in. Right guys, so here it is, the Hyperion Elite from Brooks, their marathon racing shoe for 2020. This shoe, I'm going to put some stats up somewhere around here. This shoe has got the carbon plate in it. We've got a decent stack height. I think it's about 35mm from memory, but so I'll put the things up. You've got about an 8mm drop. You've got a very, very minimalistic upper, as you'd expect on a racing shoe. The shoe is coming in at under 200 grams. It's as light as a feather. They've shaved weight here on the outsole as well. You've just got these various bits of rubber and the midsole exposed. And generally, yeah, the shoe feels nice and light and you're ready to go. And, you know, it's all designed for those marathon race days. The shoe is, they say, limited to 50 to 100 miles. Bear that in mind. This shoe is coming in at £210 here in the UK. The ones I got were a UK 9. Now, if you're new to the channel, I go UK 9.5 pretty much in everything. But actually, these are a UK 9. But now we get into the problems. I am really, really confused because I was expecting this shoe to be a lot softer than it is. It is really quite stiff. If you're not on these, right, this is like, and you may have heard people say, it's like you're on trampolines, right? It is very, very springy and you're just going and going and going. This is quite stiff, quite firm, and I wasn't expecting it. Now, Brooks have said that they've designed this so towards the end of the marathon, when you're getting a bit beaten up and you're a bit tired and your running form goes, that this will help, you know, with stability and all that sort of stuff. And I don't know exactly how it's going to work, and I haven't tested it because obviously I've not done a marathon in these, but that's one of their claims, is the fact that they've got this technology in here that will straighten you up and set you off as you get into the end of your marathon. It's quite a wide footprint actually, which is quite nice, and that's one of the things I would say is a big plus about this shoe. If they're too narrow for you, this is quite a wide place, and I've got a reasonable wide foot and it's actually very comfortable in there. That is one thing I would say about this. But this midsole, this DNA 0, which is where they've shaved a lot of the weight, I don't know, it's just really firm. I was not expecting it to be this firm. This feels more like a 5K shoe, like a race, not a racing flat, so to speak. But I've got a pair of Adidas I'm testing, the SL20s, I think they are, and they feel like that, you know, minimalistic, you know, more like a racing shoe over 5K, and that's kind of what this sort of feels like. I was really expecting it to be a lot more springy and a lot more cush, because over 26 miles, you know, you want something that's a little bit forgiving. It's okay if you're running a marathon in 3 hours, right? But here's the thing, I'm not a fast runner. I'm not doing marathons in 3 hours, and if you're new to the channel, I'm not a fast runner. I'm an everyday runner. You know, I'm trying to achieve my goals. I'm not particularly fast, right? The reason I've got this shoe is because I've got one eye on London. I'm doing Manchester and I'm going to be doing London after it. And I wanted a marathon racing shoe that I could wear to London to give me a chance of posting a reasonable time, okay? But yeah, so it's like, I don't know, guys. I think if you're looking for a marathon racing shoe and you are, you know, ultra fast and all that sort of stuff, you know, you've got the Alpha Fly coming out, you've got that. Have a look at them. If you've got a slightly wider foot, great, this may do you. But I think you'll be shocked at how stiff and how firm the ride is versus some of the other competitors out there. So yeah, that's my advice to you guys, really, is probably if you want a firmer ride and you want a wider foot, or you've got a wider foot and you want a nicer sort of wider toe box, then have a look at the Brooks. But if you're looking for something, you know, with a decent amount of pop, it's really, you know, you're going to feel like you're really sort of crushing it, then probably stay away from them.